So we've caught up with the scriptwriter of 007 Legends, and I have to ask, because the scripts are already written, right? I mean, you're reproducing some of Bond's most epic moments in this game. What's your role like in adapting this to a video game?
Well, with 007 Legends, we've taken 5 classic Bond movies. We've kind of brought them into the present day. We have Daniel Craig as James Bond throughout the experience. But on top of that, there's going to be a 6th mission, which is based off the next Bond film, Skyfall, which is due for release later this year. So in total, in 007 Legends, we have 6 great Bond movies that kind of held together with an overarching narrative, kind of like celebrating the 50th anniversary of Bond on film.
So is that because sometimes you try and sort of span out the story of a film into a 10-hour game, and that's not always the best thing to do. Is it better to take this approach, you feel?
It's been something new to us because usually we take a film and make it into like a full-length game, but now we have actually 6 films that we've adapted. So what we've had to do is really concentrate on what are the core elements of those particular films, what are the great action sequences, who are the bad guys and the Bond girls that we want to bring back, and get all that great stuff in, which is what we've done. And as I say, 007 Legends is just a celebration of the 50 years of Bond on film, all the great Bond girls, the gadgets, the chases, the stunts. If you're a Bond fan, it's perfect.
Are all the Bond girls originals, or have you had to replace any of those?
We have a number of original faces returning, alongside some great villains, some great henchmen. So yeah, a lot of great and famous faces coming back for 007 Legends.
So I know the first thing you talked about was Moonraker. What movies are you talking about? Have you revealed all of them yet?
So what we've done is we've announced Moonraker. That is the first of the 5 original films that we're adapting. Obviously we have Skyfall, which is the 6th film. Now the other 4 films are going to be kind of announced on a kind of rolling monthly basis leading up to the game's launch, along with other details about the project.
So what are you showing here behind closed doors?
So today at E3, we're showing one of the levels of the Moonraker mission. So each film is kind of considered a mission within the game, and within a mission there are multiple levels. And so today we're showing the first mission of Moonraker, which is based in Hugo Drax's space port in the Amazon jungle, where he's going to launch his space shuttles to go up to his space station, and obviously from there he's going to carry out his plan to wipe out life on Earth.
I certainly hope we get to re-see the famous moment with Jaws later on in that movie.
Jaws is making a comeback. If you've been lucky to see the demo today, you'll get to see Jaws. There's a great fight between Bond and Jaws in the game. So yeah, it is a classic character, and I don't think we could do 007 Legends without having someone like Jaws in the game.
So what's this project been like in terms of scales? Because you've done previous Bond titles before, but perhaps is this the biggest one that you worked on today?
Yeah, I mean, this has been a fantastic experience. I mean, I work for Eurocom, the developer. Personally, I think this is my 4th or 5th Bond game that I've worked on, and Eurocom have worked on a number now over the last 10 to 12 years. We have a great working relationship with Eon Productions, who are based in London. It's a production company who kind of produce the Bond films, and they have done for the last 50 years. So we've really got to work alongside, people that were working on the films, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, We've had no better resource for kind of bringing 007 Legends to life. We have a great relationship with Eon. They've been very supportive, and as a huge Bond fan myself, it's just been a fantastic experience.
Because I think a lot of Bond fans, GoldenEye was such an epic Bond game, and then it's been various ups and downs. But I felt like when you brought back a GoldenEye with the Reloaded and that stuff, it sort of brought it back to the sort of where it really took off from the beginning in terms of a video game. Do you feel that sort of shooter-based Bond experience, is that what you want to bring in this game, or do you want to give it a more diverse twist?
Well, I think with GoldenEye Reloaded, we had a really great first-person shooter system in place. So we've taken that as a great starting point, but we've also complemented it. And we've put a lot of time and effort into really developing the kind of spy aspect of this game. So, you know, it wouldn't be a Bond game without lots of great gadgets. So we've got a lot of gadgets coming back. You know, there's a lot of time and effort been spent on the AI of the enemies. We do a lot of kind of investigation, surveillance type activities alongside the regular FPS stuff as well. And there's a lot of choice in the game. You can choose to go into an area and maybe play it as stealth, using your gadgets and all the tips and techniques you've got available, or you can go in there guns blazing and just kill all the bad guys, you know, and when you do that they're going to send reinforcements. So for some players they're going to love that kind of stuff. Other players want to be a bit more clever, be like Bond and kind of experience the game using all the great Bond gadgets we've put in there.
And that's the players free to choose that at any point, or?
Most of the game, yeah, it's pretty much dictated by player choice. There are some parts of the game where, in context of the story, we need Bond to remain in stealth, otherwise he's going to get seen, and then it kind of the story wouldn't work out from then on. So there are a few parts where you must do stealth, but generally it's player choice. You either go in using stealth and gadgets, or you can do firefight.
And when will you be done, and what platforms are you coming out on?
So 007 Legends releases fall 2012. It's going to be released on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 and the PC platforms.
All right. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.